Okay guys, let me quickly show you my room page. There is one slight alteration to this I just want to make note of. Instead of eyeball collection, I've gone zombie ward, but this is basically the exact room page I'm running today on Kha'Zix. Electrocute is really good on Kha'Zix. Triumph is busted just as a thing by itself, so there you go. So yeah, we're playing some Kha'Zix today. Kha'Zix is one of the better assassin junglers right now. He's really strong. If you're good on him, you're never really out the game because you just get 2 items and you can one-shot enemy squishies. So he's really good. If you like to have high impact, then Kha'Zix is a good choice. I'm not that great on him, or I can be, but I'm inconsistent on him, we'll put it that way. And also what I'm trying to learn, different evolutions. So we're going to probably explore the Q evolution this game, I think. But I've seen a lot of R evolution, which is what I've been playing a lot of. Like ulti evolution with Duskblade Rush. But I'm going to go a bit more standard here with Q evolution into Warrior Enchant and then Duskblade. So we're playing versus Rammus as well this game. He's a bit tricky as a jungler to play versus just because he's kind of tanky and annoying. Wait, Rammus is... Rammus is blue. Sorry, has red but no blue. That's kind of weird. I'm going to sit here and try and hope that this Corky face checks me here. There you go. Oh my god, Azir, you're actually a god. What the hell? So when you're engaging on Kha'Zix, that is like your optimal engage combo, so to speak, is you want to use W and then E. So like this. You W first and then press E like that. That means that when you land, your W's already gone off. So you basically get rid of the need to use your W as like an animation when you're on the floor. It means that once you jump on someone, they're immediately slowed. And it also means once you jump on someone, all you need to do there is auto-Q them. And you're going to pop your electrocute. So it's ideal to do that. And right now we know Rammus is probably right here. So I want to take the Scuttle Crab, but I also want to be a little bit... Yeah, there he is. I want to be a little bit careful. And also with my bot lane recalling there, they're not going to be in a position... If something happens to me here, I'm basically by myself. So let's try and get a return gank onto the mid lane here. This guy has no flash. That's alright, it's 200 damage. It's a bit underrated, I'd say, when you're ganking to be happy with just getting someone's gap closer. Because in the early lane phase, most champions in the game, their gap closers are on really low cooldowns. Sorry, really high cooldowns. And in some cases, they also have some other kind of punishment attached to them, if that makes sense. So more specifically, Corky, for example, it's a pretty high mana cost as well. So, alrighty then. Alright, so let's go tier 2 jungle item, double longsword, boots, control ward. This is like the perfect batch really. If you can get back on this card, it's ideal. And then buy these items. I go red smite almost every game I play, by the way, because it means I can win 1v1s. And I value that quite a lot, especially on these champions. Nowadays the game is so snowbally, so these champions like Kha'Zix and all these high damage junglers are pretty good early game junglers. What am I watching, by the way? Is he like 1 million off of level 6, or what's he doing? Oh, hello, that was... not smart. Okay, Azir, buddy. Not sure what that one is, but we got a kill, so whatever. We also know that this Rammus's red buff is respawning soon. Like it's the first buff to respawn. Now we're gonna go for first evolution. And this game I am gonna go for my Q. I feel like going R might be better, but we're just gonna try this. I don't think this is like terrible, you know. What I was saying about evolutions is I feel like if you go Q first, it's never going to be like, okay, that's just terrible, now you're screwed. It's always going to be good, okay, it just might not be the best, you know. So, but that's what I'm kind of practicing here and trying out and all that business. Level 4 Rammus. He does not want to see me here. Come here, dickhead. I'm guessing this guy doesn't have flash because he just died, right? So... don't think I can kill this guy, but I'm gonna try. But I think I actually could have killed Rumble there, but I was kind of If I'd flashed and Rumble, I think I'd kill him. Is that worth it though? I have a big shutdown. I still think that's worth it though, because Olaf was able to get first by tower there. I'm gonna call worth anyway. I don't know, maybe a bit too aggro. You know what? I feel like the important thing to achieve with that invade onto Rammus was just to firstly take his red buff, and secondly to just make it so that Rammus had to like back out, just chunk Rammus there. So when Rammus was running away from me on like half health, honestly, that's kind of my job done. Because it means he's probably going to have to recall. If he doesn't recall, he's clearing on low health. If he's clearing on low health, he's unlikely to go and gank afterwards. So yeah, I feel like it's not too bad. Anyway, Corki's got package. We heard that. I would say he's probably going to go topside with that. Or mid lane. Alright, I think they saw me coming around here. We don't want to fight with Corki package or versus Corki package. I don't think we win a 2v2 with Rumble ult and Corki package. It's basically just like 2 Rumble ultis. It's kind of scary. So we're going to back away from that one. Plus this Corki is pretty strong, so... What the... Really? And the TP? Seems a bit excessive, but okay. Alright. I mean, that's my ulti for ultis plus the Corki package. That's actually not too bad. Is Janna's topside here, so... I've got no flash, but... This guy should just sat under the tower, honestly. He was as safe as he was going to be there under the tower. It meant that I couldn't isolate, like get isolation damage onto him. And it meant that obviously he'd have the tower working in his favor too. I mean, he was probably pretty screwed, right? But in general, that would have been his best chance of surviving. And if you're playing jungle, tower diving is one of the best things you can do. But it's also one of the riskiest things to do. So in order to get good tower dives off, what you need to do is find enemies in vulnerable positions where they're not only vulnerable, but also they don't have backup. As long as they don't have backup, it's fine. If the enemy's like on full health, that dive isn't going to work. In general, dives on full health are risky because you need to kill people like ASAP. But yeah, you don't have the damage in that situation to execute a dive, right? I mean, you can tank the tower for a very long time, but the longer you tank the tower, the more damage it does to you. It's not going to work. I don't really fancy the 5v3. You can try though. Depends how ballsy they get for it. Oh, Janna, I love you. Holy shit, she just saved me. Whew. Okay. Yeah, that was awkward. I jumped like on top of Rammus there. Stand behind. Yo, I don't need to outrun Rammus. I just need to outrun Thresh. Take him, not me. Okay, we've got our Dust Spade now. Dust Spade is really cool on Kha'Zix. I think most Kha'Zix builds, if not all of them, you'll want to go Dust Spade on them. Dust Spade is not as good versus tanky people, but it's very, very, very good versus squishy people. And that's really what you pick Kha'Zix to do. You don't pick Kha'Zix to beat tanks, you pick him to smash squishies, so... It does exactly... Oh, goodness. I don't think you got that rumble. It does exactly what you need Kha'Zix to do, basically. Good Janna shield, but I think Janna's dead as well. Okay. If his ult was up, I think he could get a penta here. But, that taunt will probably kill him. Oh my goodness, he's actually going for it. Wow. Alright, that is a 16-minute surrender. What the hell was that? Mate, okay. 2 things, Olaf. Thing number 1. The lower health Olaf is on, the faster he attacks. Thing number 2. If you allow him to keep picking up his bloody axes, he's going to keep doing a crap ton of damage to you. Thing number 3, Olaf has crazy amount of life steal as well. So if he's attacking at 10,000 miles an hour, RPM, then he's got crazy life steal, he does crazy damage and just doesn't die. Plus he's got Death Dance and Ravenous Hydra, like come on. Yeah, misclick on it there. I meant to hit the old Azir, but I guess Olaf will have to do. Go and subscribe to my YouTube, fellas, from Twitch if you like that. If you want to see more gameplays, and if you're watching this on YouTube, go subscribe to my Twitch where this game was played out live. And all of these names you see above you right here, all of these ones, are wonderful people joining me here. Ugh, to see me get carried by 13-1 Olafs.